Well, Preeti, of course, right now the Prime Minister is on the cruise, and if you have a difficulty in listening to what I'm saying, is because of the sheer fact that there is across the entire area, or at least the periphery of the corridor, all you can hear is songs being played. Of course, these are songs that you'd obviously hear out on a daily basis as well, but today it's a special occasion, and a whole lot of people have gathered here as well. The idea being that once the Prime Minister inaugurates it, there are several who've already queued up and would want to go out and make their way inside the corridor as well to pray to Kashi Vishwanath. And once again, going by what the Prime Minister's schedule was and how he's keeping up with that, we have an understanding that he right now is on one of the cruise. As we've told our viewers previously as well, he would be taking this cruise and reaching to exactly the ghat where you are before finally inaugurating the Kashi Vishwanath temple. But by the looks of it, and what I've managed to catch a glimpse of, what I can tell you is that the Prime Minister seems to be welcomed by several thousand people on the ghats as well. Right now, even as we speak, and even as the Prime Minister is on the cruise, you can see the Prime Minister waving at those people who have gathered just to see him. So clearly an indicator of how the fan following of the Prime Minister stays put, and especially in his own home constituency. And right now, we've managed to reach to one of the gates of the Kashi Vishwanath temple. This happens to be one of the entry points. Of course, the Prime Minister is not going to be going through this one. He's going to be taking the ghat route. But definitely, you can see the kind of, or rather the number of people who've gathered here, especially giving you an idea of how everybody wants to first and foremost catch a glimpse of the Prime Minister, and post that would want to go inside as well. They would want to go inside and see for themselves as to how exactly does the Kashi Vishwanath temple corridor look like. There have been a lot of talk about it, but of course when the Prime Minister has come in here, it makes up for a lot of things as well. I have a lot of people around here as well. If we'll just speak to them as well, try to understand as to what do they think. क्या समझते हैं जो ये यहाँ जो रेनोवेशन हुआ है, जो रीडेवलपमेंट हुआ है, उसके बारे में? पहले कैसा था काशी और अब कैसा है, क्या बदलाव आया है?
पहले की काशी में और अब की काशी में जमीन आसमान का अंतर हो गया है। पहले की गलियां सकरी हुआ करती थी, थोड़ी गंदगी भी हुआ करती थी, आने जाने में लोगों को असुविधा हुआ करती थी, लोग आते जाने में थोड़ा सा गिर पड़ते भी थे। लेकिन अब सारे तरफ से चौड़ा रास्ता बना दिया गया है, चार तरफ से सड़क बना दिया गया है, और गंगा से आप डायरेक्ट बाबा विश्वनाथ के दर्शन कर सकते हैं।
अभी आपने अंदर जाकर के आप आए हैं, आपने क्या चेंजेस देखे हैं? अंदर क्या चेंजेस देखे हैं?
अंदर तो ऐसा हो गया कि बहुत सारा स्पेस हो गया, बहुत सारे लोग अंदर बैठ सकते हैं।
All right, Mohit. Okay, I'm going to just come in, Mohit, and the reason I'm doing so is because I can see the Prime Minister's cruise vessel close in. If I'm not wrong, I think that is the cruise vessel of the Prime Minister, and we can see it close in towards the Lalita Ghat. A lot of security arrangements, to tell you off record the sights and sounds. There's always surround sound in it. There were 3 boatmen who came in filtering in. We just saw the SPG now scramble to secure the area, and that's what they are doing. I'll ask my camera person to show you if he can. They're trying very hard, because lots of boats are trying to make their way in, and the Prime Minister's cruise vessel has come in from that side. So Hitesh has been able to come in. So if you can see, that's the SPG right there. And they're finding it very difficult. Like I said, it's so porous, the security, to actually secure the Ganga in this manner is next to impossible. So this shipping vessel being made to turn around and go all the way back, that's the local police, that's the SPG, and there you see it, viewers. If I can just show, my camera person Hitesh will close in. There's a whole fleet before that. If I know it's a little hazy, but if our viewers can actually see all those orange, all those little vessels, those boats alongside the cruise vessel are his security. It's the SPG, it's the local police right behind following through, but in the front is the SPG securing the way of the cruise vessel, and the cruise vessel now closing in towards Lalita Ghat, which is where the green crane is, and you can see multiple people lining up. A lot of seers also, viewers. Over 3,000 seers have been invited. The reason I just say it is because I just got a glimpse of Sri Sri Ravi Shankar, who has also been invited, and he's just got down here and he's making his way on foot to where the people are standing, waiting to greet the Prime Minister. So that is the cruise vessel on which he's on. It's going to be the same cruise vessel. You know, to give our viewers perspective, the same cruise vessel will be used in the evening as well, right here at the Dashashwamedh Ghat, where he's going to witness the Aarti. But right now, at that time, he would be in the evening, he would be here with about the Chief Ministers of BJP-run states, the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Yogi Adityanath, his entire cabinet. But right now, the Prime Minister is making his way on his own there. A lot of security at play. It's a nightmare to secure a city like Varanasi, especially the river Ganga. That's the cruise vessel. It's closing in. From there, the Prime Minister will enter the Lalita Ghat. People are already clapping in here. A lot of chants of Har Har Mahadev being raised as well. Tourists, yes, locals especially. It's their way of trying to catch a glimpse, greet the Prime Minister. There is a sense of ecstasy involved. They feel that he's given back to his own constituency by spending the kind of money, by providing the kind of infrastructure to his constituency through the Kashi Vishwanath corridor. And, you know, irrespective of the controversies, like many would say that here, especially in Varanasi, that he was successful in pushing through with a mini reform of sorts, you know, by convincing people around. All right, you can hear chants of Har Har Modi as well, which are being raised, that, you know, he was able to push through with a reform by convincing people to give up their land for the Kashi Vishwanath temple. There were a lot of controversies, but all of that is now aside, because the visual spectacle is astounding, and the convenience that comes with it, where, you know, it used to be an arduous journey to make that pilgrimage to the Kashi Vishwanath temple earlier. No longer. It's a privilege. It's something which pleases you. You know, it's something which you'll enjoy doing. It's not something that you do because you need to. And that adds to the entire experience of religious tourism. And he's done so. A city which is steeped in spirituality, steeped in religious fervor. So that is Prime Minister's cruise ship cruising in once again. You know, lots and lots of security all around. And from here, the Prime Minister would be going up the stairs. This side of the work, viewers, you know, to tell you the truth, we were there yesterday, is largely incomplete, but this is his dream. Now, what is the crucible on which rests the Kashi Vishwanath corridor? What is the main principle? The principle of that, viewers, is that it will align in terms of the passage, the corridor will link the Ghat, the Lalita Ghat, all the way to the Kashi Vishwanath temple. That was the main principle of creating the Kashi Vishwanath corridor. And as you make your way from the Ghat all the way to the temple, viewers, there are multiple amenities which you have. You know, there are going to be cafeterias, there are museums, there are amphitheaters as well. It's all spread across 5,000 hectares, which is about 5 lakh square foot. And you can make your way there. You know, what I really thought was really lovely is there are places just to rest, to meditate, where you can look at the Ganga from one side, and, you know, if you turn towards the other, you have the expanse of the Kashi Vishwanath complex. It looks really, you know, lovely, if I can say it, and it's a first in the city of Varanasi. Whoever has been to the city of Varanasi, it leaves an imprint in your mind for just, you know, what the city stands for. But this particular part of it seems to marry, you know, the spirituality, the cultural context, the eternalness of Varanasi. It's called the eternal city, the ancient city, with something which ties in with the new, with development, where you can get the eternal experience wrapped in development, which is, you know, paths where you can walk easily, you can sit, you can take a breath, you can soak it all in and not be hurried. And that is what most people who come here in terms of devotees say. But the biggest, you know, I would reckon, when we were talking to people, it's the locals here, you know, in the urban city of Varanasi, who are ecstatic. For them, their constituency representative is Narendra Modi, and he's given back to his constituency. They look at him more as someone that represents them rather than the country, and understandably so. He's fought 2 elections from here and he's won, and for them he's giving back to his own city. So this is what it looks like, viewers, that cruise vessel closing in. The Prime Minister is going to get down very shortly and he'll be making his way in to the Kashi Vishwanath corridor. What we are given to understand is that first he's going to inspect the corridor, he's going to meet his dignitaries. They're all special invitees and the invitation has gone from his side, not the Uttar Pradesh government side. It's gone from the Prime Minister's side. 3,000 seers are all there in attendance. As we speak, we beam these visuals live to you. Every district is beaming these visuals live, that BJP, in every district that the BJP is there, is where they'll be beaming these visuals live. It seems the Prime Minister has, my camera person tells me, because he's closing in, yes, that the Prime Minister has come in and he's gotten off the vessel, and he's going to be making his way right now to the Lalita Ghat. From there, he's going to be escorted up. A lot of people, if you can, I'll ask my camera person to actually show you. People are just gathering in to get a glimpse of the Prime Minister, Narendra Modi, the man who represents their constituency. If I still have Mohit with me, I want to cut across to him. Mohit, the Prime Minister has, the cruise vessel has docked at the Lalita Ghat. We can see that. He's making his way. Yesterday we were both there, Mohit. This part of the Kashi Vishwanath corridor is still incomplete, but the reason that the Prime Minister wanted to take, the route of the river and not come by road is primarily because the basic ethos of the Kashi Vishwanath corridor is to link the waterway, which is the river Ganga, to the main temple, which is the Kashi Vishwanath temple, and the corridor is to lead you from the river Ganga, from the Ghat, all the way to the Kashi Vishwanath temple.
Well, absolutely, Preeti, and the traditions and the folklore actually goes like this, that before going to the Kashi Vishwanath temple, you must first go to the Kal Bhairav Mandir, something that the Prime Minister has already done, and then via the water route, you come towards the Kashi Vishwanath temple, and there are often traditions and sayings that essentially ask devotees to first go towards and take a bath at the river Ganges, and then move towards the Kashi Vishwanath temple, the main complex of the temple, and then offer their prayers and worship, perform other rituals at the temple. So this is something that the folklore is. But going by what we've been talking about, and just wanted to add one point here as well, that even as there are going to be dignitaries, there are going to be several people present here, the entire cabinet of the UP government is going to be here. The Prime Minister has given a very straightforward direction to his own cabinet that they need not be here, because ultimately, since the parliament session is still on, they need not be here. They need to continue and focus on the work as well. So that speaks volume as well. And there have been several through virtual conferences and through virtually, there have been many places that have been set up. From what the BJP says, that there have been at least 51,000 places where people would be able to see the inauguration of the Kashi Vishwanath temple happen. So clearly, the directions were very clear that while the Prime Minister is inaugurating the Kashi Vishwanath temple, that does not mean that the entire country comes to a standstill. The work should not stop at the various other projects, and the work in the parliament should also continue. So that's something that the Prime Minister said, and that's exactly something that is being followed as well. Now coming back to the point of the Prime Minister having reached here already, if we can just go through these visuals, I'll just ask my camera person to just pan out and show you. This is exactly one of the gates where we met, in fact, yesterday as well, Preeti. And what you can see is the number of people just queuing up here. Now, there is a twofold reason for this. First and foremost, there are people who want to catch a glimpse. They want to catch, just for a second, they want to catch a hold of the Prime Minister. They want to thank him as well. Many of them want to thank him for the kind of development that has taken place here. And secondly, there are many others who also want to see the Kashi Vishwanath Temple corridor once it has been inaugurated officially. When we were there yesterday, there were certain last-minute preparations that were going on, and you could really see that the finishing would take certain time. Several Ghat projects are something that are still pending, and as you rightly mentioned time and again, that it's about 50 to 60% work that has been completed, but there are several phases of this entire development story that still remains. That is something that will take its own time, but definitely right now the people want to see as to why is it this temple corridor was the dream project of the Prime Minister. They want to see as to how it looks like now, and secondly they also want to understand as to what exactly has changed. We have some people here as well. We'll speak to them. सर, आप यहीं से हैं, आप काशी से?
जी हाँ, मैं लोकल हूँ और मैं सुबेदार मेजर गुलाब चंद्र त्रिपाठी, जिला संयोजक कुल सैनिक प्रकोष्ठ। मैं एक शिव भक्त हूँ। मेरे पिताजी भी भोलेनाथ के बहुत पुजारी थे।
क्या चेंज देखने को मिला? अगर आप भोले के भक्त हैं तो क्या चेंज देखने को मिला है?
यहाँ पर सबसे बड़ी चेंजेज ये है कि जो पहले भोलेनाथ का जो मंदिर था वो बिल्कुल सकरी गलियों से होकर के जाता था, तो जो भक्त यहाँ पर आते थे बड़ी परेशानी होती थी। गंगा जल लेकर के यहाँ पर आने के लिए बड़ी लंबी लाइन लगती थी।
लंबी लाइनें लगती थी, लेकिन आज भी कम लोग नहीं दिख रहे हैं। क्यों यहाँ पर दर्शन के लिए आए हैं मोदी जी को?
दिन पे दिन जो काशी का परिवर्तन किया है मोदी जी ने, उससे काशी को विश्व पटल पे एक अलग पहचान मिली है। ये पुरातन नगरी है, 4000 साल का इतिहास है, जिसको आज विश्वनाथ जी आक्रांतकारों ने आक्रमण से सब तोड़ दिया था। आज उसको पूरे आनंद वन क्षेत्र जो काशी की पुरातन नाम है, उसमें मोदी जी ने परिवर्तन करने का।
एक चीज समझना चाहूंगा, ये बताइए ऐसा क्यों कहा जाता है कि पहले काल भैरव के दर्शन करेंगे उसके बाद यहाँ पर आएंगे? इसके पीछे की जो कहानी है वो मैं जानना चाहता हूँ।
देखिए, मान्यता यही है कि हमारे यहाँ जो वाराणसी के जो कोतवाल हैं वो हमारे काल भैरव जी हैं। जब वहाँ आपको अपने कोतवाल से मिलेंगे, उसके आगे की कार्रवाई तभी आप चालू कर सकते हैं। जैसा कि मोदी जी कभी भी वहाँ आते हैं, वहाँ माथा टेकते हैं, उनसे अनुमति लेते हैं, तब आते हैं बाबा विश्वनाथ की नगरी में। और विश्वनाथ की नगरी में आने के बाद ये जो भव्य काशी की आप नज़ारा देख रहे हैं और ये जो पब्लिक देख रहे हैं, ये बुलाई गई भीड़ नहीं है। ये लोग मोदी जी को सुनकर केवल आए हुए हैं, और कहीं न कहीं आप ये बात जानते हैं कि मोदी जी इस पूरे वाराणसी को ही नहीं, पूरे उत्तर प्रदेश को नहीं, पूरे भारत को डेवलप करने का एक कार्य सुलभ।
काफी सारे लोग ये मानते हैं कि बदलाव आया है। There's been a lot of change as well, and for the sake of our viewers, I'll just say that Kotwal essentially translates into a police officer, a security officer of this entire area, and hence that's the name that has been given to Kal Bhairav as well. एक और सवाल है मेरा, पहले घाट पे जा रहे हैं मोदी जी, तो इसके पीछे का भी कुछ पीछे की कोई स्टोरी होती है, कुछ कहानी है, या आज मोदी जी वहां से देखने आए थे? सिर्फ
नहीं, सिर्फ देखने नहीं आए थे। जब मोदी जी ने 2014 में आया था तो सबसे पहले बोला था माँ गंगा ने मुझे बुलाया है। आज वो ये साबित कर दिया कि वो माँ गंगा के सच्चे सपूत है। माँ गंगा ने अपने बेटे को अपना लिया है, और मोदी जी बनारस में विकास की गंगा बहा दी है। इसको लेते हुए वो गंगा जी के पास गए, और नमामि गंगे लगातार मोदी जी का एक प्रोजेक्ट है, नमामि गंगे ड्रीम प्रोजेक्ट है, उस पे काम करते हैं। उन्होंने अपने जन्मदिन का भी जितना तोहफा मिला था उसे नीलाम करके वो नमामि गंगे में फंड दिए, और इसलिए वो गए थे।
So Preeti, you can try and understand, the people here at the Kashi Vishwanath temple are of the view as well that the kind of development that has happened is inspirational, and secondly they've of course told our viewers as well the story behind first why does one visit the Kal Bhairav temple first and then the Kashi Vishwanath temple, and secondly they've also given an insight as to why the Prime Minister perhaps took the water route to reach to the Kashi Vishwanath corridor and not the usual route. Secondly, this gentleman also went on to say the very, very famous saying of the Prime Minister. If you remember, Preeti, when he had actually come out and said that ना मैं यहाँ आया हूँ, ना मुझे यहाँ किसी ने भेजा है, मुझे माँ गंगा ने बुलाया है. Neither have I been sent here, neither have I been brought here. It is the river Ganga that has essentially called me here. So clearly, taking that a step forward, you have the Prime Minister going from the Kal Bhairav Mandir, from the Kal Bhairav temple towards towards, and finally reaching here at the Kashi Vishwanath temple through the water route. And what you see on your screens are visuals of the same as well. And right now, you have, Keshav Prasad Maurya also is reached here, and we'll try and get in a word from him as well as to what does he want to say, because of course, perhaps he would also want to say.
Har Har Mahadev! Har Har Mahadev! Har Har Mahadev! Har Har Mahadev!
Of course, you had the Deputy CM, of course, take a, chant that slogan once again, and indicative of how, the entire area, the entire Kashi has been turned into a site that is to behold. Once again, I'll just like my camera person to focus and show you, if we are, taking these visuals as well, the entire area, there is absolutely no place to even walk. So that's the kind of fanfare with which people have come in here. The police, of course, is having a hard time to control the crowd as well, and this is something that we've been talking as well, because Kashi essentially is known for its lanes, its by lanes, the galiyan of Kashi. If you know what I mean, Preeti, it is what it is known for, and essentially that is something that is visible right here as well. And this was one of the reasons as well why it was being said that redevelopment of the Kashi Vishwanath temple could be very hard, and that the government may have just taken an enormous challenge on itself. Something that, of course, the government has managed to not only successfully finish, but has developed it in a way that the people are actually appreciative. So this is the quick update that we wanted to send across from one of the gates of the Kashi Vishwanath temple. And it's back to you. So if, back to you, Preeti, at the Lalita gate. Lalita Ghat, I beg your pardon.
All right, Mohit, you stay with me, because I'm going to put either Samarth or you on the spot, because earlier on the indication was that he's going to come and inaugurate the Kashi Vishwanath corridor between 1:30 to 1:47 p.m. because that was the auspicious time. It doesn't seem that he's going to keep to that time. It seems it's going to be earlier. So is the auspicious time changed, or he's not adhering to the auspiciousness of the time? Samarth, which one is it?
Well, what we are getting is the Prime Minister of India is likely to arrive around 1 p.m. as CM Yogi Adityanath has already arrived the Kashi Vishwanath corridor. He few minutes back entered inside the premises through the different door made for him and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And what is the energy of this particular place of Kashi Vishwanath Dham? I can show you from the way the entire premises is full of pilgrims, with full of devotees and full of citizens of Kashi. From the if I can show you the back view out here where I'm currently reporting from, it is a massive crowd arrived just to get a glimpse of Prime Minister. Though there is no surety that Prime Minister will arrive from this particular gate, as CM Yogi Adityanath has already entered through a different gate. But what is the curiosity level of these pilgrims, of these devotees? You can see the lanes of Varanasi are completely filled. As you can see that some have got passes, and they are just trying to convince the policemen that they have got passes, they need to enter. So such is the situation, such is the devotion of Varanasi is currently in. The divinity of Varanasi is at its best, is at its next level. The lanes are completely stuck with jams as people have come by foot, and the VIP vehicles have also been stationed at one particular spot. The visuals I am currently showing you are just outside the Kashi corridor.